What up, Skyrim nerds? I'm the roleplay gamer and I like to party. So Skyrim, the Special Edition, has been announced. It's going to be released on, I believe, the 28th of October. It's going to be available for PlayStation 4, Xbone, and the PC. If I'm not very much mistaken, owners of the Legendary Edition on PC, or alternatively, if you just own all of the DLC, which I think just equals a Legendary Edition. Anyway, if you own all that on PC, you get the Special Edition for free, which I absolutely approve of. That is fantastic, especially considering that the value of the Special Edition on PC is perhaps questionable. Now, let's talk about that. So I think it's pretty clear the people who are going to benefit from this re-release the most is going to be PlayStation 4 and Xbox One owners, because of course Skyrim is not available on those platforms at the moment. So what does a Special Edition actually do? If you are unaware, it's just a graphical upgrade, really. As far as I understand, they're basically, I don't know if this is exactly what they're doing, but the impression I get is they're porting the whole game, including the DLC and everything, so it includes everything, over to the Fallout 4 engine, so the upgraded creation engine. Now, that might not be exactly what they're doing, but it seems like the effect is basically a lot of the graphical enhancements that we got in Fallout 4 will be available in Skyrim Special Edition. Now, the cynical side of me, or should I say the realistic side of me, is hoping that they don't also port over the really bad performance, because then I absolutely won't be playing it. Fallout 4 runs like absolute arse. Doesn't matter what I do. Has nothing to do with graphics. I have a processor that far exceeds the recommended requirements, and it still can't handle it because it's just a steaming pile of a game when it comes to optimization. So some of you may be asking, but roleplay gamer, Rick, I beseech you, why should I get the Special Edition? Why should I even bother with the Special Edition if I can load up the current Skyrim with all these mods and make it look really good? You are absolutely right. The only reason I can see for you to move over to the Special Edition is maybe it runs better while also looking a lot better. I kind of feel like, well, you have to assume that let's call it a first-party modification, right? A first-party modification, you would hope, is going to run better than just loading up your current game with all the graphical mods and making it look, very pretty. Now, I'm not an expert on all the graphics mods that are available, but I would not be surprised if there are some things that Bethesda can add in that maybe modders can't. Then again, I could be completely wrong on that front, because modders, they do fantastic work and they do continue to surprise me with what they're capable of. Another potential upside to this, and this is where I personally sit on the matter, if Bethesda is releasing a version of Skyrim with updated graphics, providing that all the current Skyrim mods will work on the Special Edition, and fingers crossed it would, holy shit, that would be a disaster if they didn't. But assuming everything is hunky-dory, well, that just means that's a whole list of mods that I don't have to ever worry about again. If I'm happy with the graphical upgrades and I don't need anything extra from the modders, well, then I can just focus on mods that add more features and mechanics and skill overhauls and shit. And then my load order is lighter and it's all utopian and lovely. Maybe that doesn't appeal to a lot of people, but it does to me. I like things simple. I like to understand every step of the process. And, as petty and insignificant as that may sound, that is actually appealing to me. Personally, I see this whole Skyrim Special Edition fiasco as a little bit of a missed opportunity. If I were Bethesda, funds permitting, I would be releasing this Special Edition to drum up interest for Skyrim again, get a whole new group of people who perhaps didn't play Skyrim before, playing Skyrim for the first time, getting them excited for it, and then launching a whole new DLC campaign, all new content for Skyrim while we wait for the next Elder Scrolls game. Now, that might not make sense financially. I don't own a business. I don't run a business. What the fuck do I know? But I don't know. I personally think that would be really cool. And look, who knows? Maybe that's what they're planning, but come on. I doubt it. But, a man can dream. A man can dream. So, long story short, am I personally excited for the Special Edition? Nah. Am I going to play the Special Edition? Probably. I think it warrants going through the game vanilla at least one more time just to see some of the major set pieces and, more interesting landscapes with the updated graphics. Of course, the other benefit of this re-release, which I haven't touched on yet because this is primarily a PC-centric channel, owners of the Special Edition on PS4 and Xbone will be able to install a select curated list of mods, which is pretty cool. So let me know in the comments, guys, on which platform do you currently play Skyrim? Is it the consoles? Is it PC? If so, do you use mods? Do you care at all about the Skyrim Special Edition re-release? Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.